Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Nur Shamila binti Mat Said. So I will start my presentation by telling you about the instructional design models. So I have chose AD, which is consists analysis, design, development, implementation, and evaluation. So the video aspect of several instructional design model, although not strictly adhering to any single one. So I've chose, as I told you before, which is AD. It consists analysis, design, development, implementation, and evaluations. So the video implicitly follows AD, and the analysis phase is suggested by the selection of the story which is appropriate for the target audience. The design is evident in the structure of the video, which is introduction, story, moral, quiz. So the development is the creation of the video itself. Meanwhile, implementation is the delivery of the video. So the video lacks an implicit evaluation pace, but uh, 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 whereas learners' understanding would be assessed beyond a simple quiz. So it already been covered. So I moved to the Jake's 9 event of instruction. Several of Jane's events are present. Gaining attention is achieved through the engaging visual. So as you can see, I did the video using Canva. So it is quite it is quite interesting video because of the sounds and also the animations. And informing learners of objectives is implied. A learning guidance is done through the narration and visual aids. Eliciting performance is the quiz, and providing feedback is absent as the answer are not provided in the video. But but after that, I did the discussion. I didn't mention or I didn't put the answer because it is I would like to have the feedback and opinion from the students, and then after that I will write down the answer at the whiteboard. So um, enhancing retention and transfer is also not explicitly addressed. So uh, and then I move on to the constructive approach. The video encourages active learning by presenting a story and then testing comprehension through a quiz. This aligns with the constructivist principle where learners construct their own understanding. However, it's relatively passive form of constructivism, as the learners doesn't actively participate in shaping the learning experience beyond answering the questions. So, but but you can see that in the video, I will uh, encourage them to answer hot question, for example, and I ask them to drop the comment and also advice and also opinion, and at the same time I ask them to share experience regarding uh, the story. So the video would benefit from a more explicit integration of this model. For example, cleaning learning objective at the beginning, more interactive elements during the story, and feedback on the quiz would be significantly improve its effectiveness. So this is the one that I can improve later. So um, games, many free resources are available. Short video demonstrating addition will with manipulative digital flashcard. So this is if you can see that the video is for student with the high level proficiency in English. So if I'm using flashcard, I can use flashcard, but it is more suitable for the low learner uh, students. And for the graphic management, okay, I use software like PowerPoint, Canva, and also Google Slide to create visual, appealing slide with clear instructions, and colorful images and engaging fonts keeps the design simple and uncluttered, suitable for young children. So, uh, the font is large, is big, and the student can read it uh, properly and can see it clearly. So, and at the same time, I put colors so that I can attract young children. And the lesson will be delivered in a classroom setting using a combination of whole class instruction, small group activities, and also uh, individual practice. So, for the evaluation, collect the data through observation during activities, quiz result, and student work. So, and also based on the response that they give. Okay. Analyze the data to determine the effectiveness of the lesson and make adjustment as needed. Okay. For the digital learning resources and object, the video effectively use digital resources. Okay, for example, animation and narration. The animation keeps children engaged. The clear narration helps with comprehension. Some more visual aids, illustration support story. So making it easier to follow. Okay, sometimes for the low learner students, if they doesn't know the words, they can guess by have a look the picture. Okay, or the illustration. So quiz the quiz at the test, you know, will test the understanding of the students. The quality of the animation illustration is good for me, and the narration is clear. Okay. However, the quiz could be improved by providing immediate feedback to the learners. So, the thing is, for me, maybe I can put the answer for the low learner students. Okay. Meanwhile, for the high proficiency English students, I should keep it in that way. Okay, because of I would like them to share, drop a comment, and um, encourage them to interact. So for the graphic management is excellent for me because of the visual appeal. The video has a consistent and appealing visual style. The use of color, fonts, and illustration is consistent and appropriate for the target audience. Kids love colors, okay, and it is able to attract them to pay attention to the story. So clarity, the text and images are clear and easy to read. Okay, with the font, and with the font is big, and the color that I chose, I think is easy for them to read clearly. Okay, for the organization, the information is well organized with clear transition between section. So I put a transition in between in order to give something that can attract them. Okay, to put them in a in a in a what we call it, in a interesting or attractive, in a good mood, so that they can keep excitedly to wait for the next story. So, for the improvement, okay, to enhance the video instructional design, I can consider for the explicit learning objective. Okay, so that I can state the learning objective clearly at the beginning. So, but I already put in the for me myself, I've already put in the PNP. Okay, so interactive elements include interactive element during the stories, such as question prompts to encourage active participation. So, feedback mechanism provide immediate feedback on the quiz answer. So, uh, uh, I already did, okay, uh, give the feedback. Okay, I give the answer, and I encourage them to talk. Okay, I think that's all for me. Thank you. Hello, hi, assalamu alaikum. I am teacher Mila, and I am thrilled to be here today to share a delightful story with all of you, entitled "The Lion and the Mouse." I believe all, maybe some of you already know about the story. Okay, so just enjoy. And this story is not just entertaining, but it carries a powerful message about kindness and friendship that we all can learn. Okay? So let's have fun. Okay, before I start with the story, so let's start by introducing our main characters. Okay, first we have the lion. So, usually, lion, we know that he's the king of the jungle. He is strong, he is majestic, but he also has a prideful nature, right? So, and and we know that we call lion is the king of the jungle. So, and we also know that lion often seen as the symbols of power and authority, but they can also be vulnerable. So this duality in the lion's character remind us that even those who seem invincibles can have moments of weakness, just like us. Okay, I also have my own strength and also my own weakness. So when we see, okay, our second character, which is a mouse. Okay, the mouse are typically seen as weak because of what? Because of the size. Okay, the size is small rather than the lion. So we the story shows that even the smallest creatures can have significant impact. Okay, just like us. Okay, even though we are just the students who have no it's just a normal students and not a perfect, not a representative, um, but we have our contribute we have our, what we call it, we have our own strength that we can contribute to the community. So, we can see that the mouse here represent the idea that everyone has the potential to contribute, okay, regardless of the size and status. These two characters, despite their differences, will teach us an important lesson about helping each other. So, when we have a look, okay, the slides, can a mouse help a lion? And how? So basically, when we know you have an imaging the shape of a lion and also a mouse, they are they have two different characteristics, right? So the lion is big, strong. Meanwhile, the mouse is small. Maybe we can say that weak, right? So, based on the characteristic, we can see that it is possible for the lion to help the mouse because of the lion seems strong and definitely he can help the mouse. But the question asks about, can a mouse, just a small creature, able to help a lion which have three or that have multiples uh, sizes bigger than the lion. So think about it.
One day,
One
the
sunny
lion
day,
was
while the
asleep
lion
in the
was
wood.
peacefully sleeping
A
in the
mouse
woods,
came
a
along.
little mouse
The
screeched
mouse did not
by.
see the lion
In her
and ran
hazel,
across the
in her haste,
lion's nose. The
she
lion woke
accidentally
up.
ran across the
He
lion's
was
nose,
cross with the
waking him
mouse.
up from
You
from the
woke me
slumber.
up, he
The lion,
roared. The
feeling
mouse
disturbed and
was
angry,
scared. One day,
roared
the lion
loudly.
was
So,
asleep in
you
the
woke
wood.
me up,
A
he
mouse
said.
came along.
This
The
moment
mouse
set
did not
the stage
see the
for the
lion
conflict in the
and ran
story.
across the
The
lion's
lion
nose.
reaction shows
The
his power
lion woke
but
up.
also
He was
vulnerability
cross with the
to being
mouse.
disturbed.
You
And it
woke
also
me up,
highlighted
he
how
roared.
our
The
actions
mouse
can
was scared. One
intentionally
day, the
affect
lion
others,
was asleep
even
in the
though seems
wood.
powerful.
A mouse came
Imagine
along.
how
The
scared the
mouse did
mouse
not see the
must have
lion
felt at the
and
moment,
ran
right?
across the lion's
Facing such a
nose.
powerful
The
creature.
lion woke up. He was
Please
the
let me
frightened
go,
mouse
quickly
said the
pleaded.
mouse. If you
Please
let
let me
me go,
go.
I
If you
will
spare
repay
me,
you
I
one
promise
day.
to help you one
You
day.
are
The lion,
funny, said the
amused
lion.
by the idea of a
How could a
tiny
mouse
mouse helping
help a
him,
lion?
laughed and
The
said,
lion laughed
"You
and
are
let the
funny.
mouse go
How could a
home.
mouse ever help a
Please
lion?"
let me go,
This
said the mouse.
highlights the theme
If you
of
let
the
me go, I will
underestimating
repay
others
you
based on
one
their
day.
size or
You
appearance.
are
It
funny,
reminds
said
us
the
that
lion.
we should not judge
How could a
someone's
mouse
potential
help a
based
lion?
on their outward
The lion laughed and let
characteristics.
the mouse go
Despite his
home.
initial disbelief,
Please let
this
me
lion
go,
decided to
said the
let the mouse
mouse.
go,
If you let me go,
showing
I
that
will repay
even
you
the
one
mightiest
day.
can show mercy.
You are
This
funny,
act of
said the
mercy is
lion.
crucial as,
How
as it
could a
sets
mouse
the
help a
foundation
lion?
for their future
The lion
relationships.
laughed and let the mouse.
So they passed, and the lion found himself in the dire situations. He was caught in a hunter's net, but unable to escape, and his powerful roars of anger filled the forest. So, how is the sound of the lion? Wow, right? So, he struggles and thrashed, but the more he fought, the more entangled he became. This moment illustrates that even the strongest can find themselves in trouble and need help. Okay, it serves as a reminder that pride can lead a vulnerability, as the lion's strength could not save him from the predicament. This situation also emphasizes the importance of humility that and recognizing when we need assistance. Okay, so um, I continue. So we can see that fortunately, the little mouse heard the lion despite roars. Okay, without hesitation, she rushed to the scene. Very rushed. She determined to help her friends because she remembered before the lion helped her. He asked her to go, right? You still remember, right? So, when she saw the lion trap in the net, she remembered the kindness she had shown her. With her tiny teeth, she began to chew through the ropes of the net, working tirelessly until it finally broke. This act of bravery highlights that no matter how small you are, you can make significant impact, right? The mouse's determination and willingness to help despite her size is a very powerful message about courage and also friendship. This moment teaches us that true friendships means being there for one another, especially in times of need. Do you agree? You need to always appreciate your friends and your relationships. Okay? Not loving relationship, but it's a friendship between you and your best friend or you and your other friends. Okay? So, the
Even a
moral of the
mouse can
story
help a
is
lion,
kindness is never
said the
wasted.
mouse.
This means
From
that
that day,
every act
the
of
mouse and
kindness,
the
no
lion
matter how
become
small,
friends.
can have a
A
lasting
kindness is
impact.
never wasted.
We should always be willing to help others,
Even a mouse
regardless
can
of the
help a
size or
lion,
status,
said the mouse. From that day, the
because you
mouse and the
never know
lion become
when you might need
friends.
help in
A
future.
kindness is
This
never wasted.
encourages us to foster a culture of kindness
Even a
in our
mouse can
community.
help a lion, said
This
the
story
mouse.
also
From
encourages
that
us
day,
to be
the mouse and the
compassionate and
lion
to
become
recognize the value
friends.
of
A
in
kindness
everyone,
is
no
never
matter
wasted.
what size, okay, no matter
Even a
the
mouse can
status,
help a
and
lion,
also
said the mouse.
you no need for
From
us
that
to
day, the mouse
differentiate.
and the
Every
lion
each of
become
us have
friends.
our own
A
strength
kindness
and
is never
capability.
wasted.
Okay, so I hope these tales inspires you to practice kindness in your daily life. Remember, friendships can blossom in the most unexpected ways, and every act of kindness counts. Okay, you need to remember that. So, thank you for listening the story of the lion and the mouse. Okay. Okay, so before I we go to the quiz time, so I would like to ask you about your thought or your understanding about the throughout the story. Do you have any, any question regarding the story or its moral value, or you have your own experience? Uh, that you would like to share to us, especially uh, especially that you have the same moral value as same as we learned today. Do you have any? Okay, so who woke up the lion? So based on the story, you are still remember that who woke up the lion? Is the lion woke up himself? Or maybe the lion woke up because of the noise? Can you give me the answer? So, can you see the picture? The lion seems very sad, right? Because of what? Yes, the lion was caught. Do you know why the lion caught? Okay, based on the story before, who are the one who helped the lion? Is it the lion help himself? Yes, the mouse helped the lion. How did the mouse help the lion? The mouse helped the lion by chewed the rope until it broke. Now, I believe that all of you able to understand the story and can get the message of the story. I hope that you can gain a lot of knowledge and moral value. We are going to meet again with a new story. Goodbye then.